Okay, this is just a quick video on slow scan TV from the International Space Station. What I've got here on the top monitor is a application called Mac Doppler. So it is actually a satellite tracker. It'll follow the satellites around. Right now I've got it set on the ISS. If we look down on the bottom, we can see the next pass is going to be in 1 minute and 40 odd seconds. And it will have a max elevation of 41 degrees. I'm just using a vertical antenna, so not the best for capturing satellites, but it does work. Down here's the radio that I'm using. Looks like the screen is probably washed out. The downlink frequency for the International Space Station is 145.800 megahertz, and on FM. We basically have that running via USB cable into my laptop. The radio has built-in sound card, so the laptop is just listening to the radio. Here's the application. Again, I'm on a Mac, so this is called Multiscan 3B. On the left is if I was trying to transmit SSTV slow scan television signals. That would be the picture that I'm broadcasting, and I can put other stuff up there. It's just kind of a placeholder. On the right, with the green and the fuzz, that's a previous capture attempt of a signal. You can see a bit of the top of the picture. The space station, when it broadcasts slow scan, uses a mode called PD-120, which is 120 seconds for a capture. So I'm going to put it on. Actually, we should see. So as we look up, we can see the green circle. The space station is going to start coming into view over Ottawa here. That circle will start to turn red. There it goes. So that means as we look down again, hopefully you can see that, we'll start seeing the elevation climb. This pass is going to be 10 minutes and change. So we can see the time there for the length, the counting down. And eventually what we're going to hear are some tones. Right now we can hear the static from the radio, but what we'll hear is some sync tones when the satellite starts broadcasting. And then we'll start to see the picture line by line forming on the screen. Okay, so you may have heard some tones there. It was very quiet. I'm going to just click on the receive. That'll force it to receive. Those tones are very quiet here. And the satellite still is only at about 7 degrees, so very low on the horizon. But you can see it scanning its way down, erasing the old picture and coming in over top. What we should hear as this goes on and the satellite gets higher or as the space station gets higher in the sky, now you can hear the sound pick up, and you can see the image starting to clarify as the lines come down. And as the signal gets stronger and stronger, the picture will actually get clearer and clearer. But unfortunately at the top here, it only sends one line at a time. So we've missed all this. It won't capture that. All those tones is basically one line of data, hence the slow scan television. We're at about 18, 19 degrees of elevation now, and you can see how clear the picture's starting to come in. And that was the end tone, so I'm going to click this back into standby. Now what'll happen is the ISS is going to go into a pause, let the radio cool down and stuff. And after about a minute, possibly 2 minutes, it will start transmitting again. By then we should be well up kind of at the apogee of the pass, which would be the highest point. And we should, the next round of pictures should be quite good, or the next picture that comes through should be quite clear. See there, elevation at 29.6 degrees. And this one will top out at 40 degrees, which is still a fairly low pass on the horizon. See the position of the ISS now. We're about to top out on our elevation. I mean, the ISS will start coming down on the horizon. We've got about 5.5 minutes left of this pass. And then you can hear those initial sync tones. And when those come in clear, the application will automatically start receiving. And you can see how much clearer this picture is coming in. Well, it looks like I've got some glare from a light behind me right there on the computer screen. I'm not sure if I can block that out with my arm. Start to hear some of the static picking up, and you can see the errors being induced because of that. We're down around 23 degrees now. Still 3 minutes left in the pass. And shortly we'll hear some end tones. There we go. You can hear the end tones. And there's our captured picture, and you can see the line here where we did end up with a bit of static. It's just taking the audio tones, old school computer audio tones, and turning it into a picture. We're about 15 degrees now, to just under 3 minutes in the pass, so we may hear sync tones for another transmission, but if not, the ISS will be around again. Coming, actually, the next pass will be in about an hour and a half, The ISS is about a 90-minute orbit, and looks like, if we can see the end of the anticipated orbit, it's almost going to be right over Ottawa. So the next stream will probably provide 2 or 3 pictures, 2 for sure, and probably a good 80-degree, if not higher, look angle. Actually, that's going to come down near Niagara area, but it'd still be a very good look angle. So that's just a quick blurb of slow scan television for a couple of my co-workers who were interested. That's the picture I captured right there. And again, there's the radio, 145/800 FM, and the squelch is just down, so it's constantly, you can constantly hear it. That's all. Thank you.